You finally started investing in the stock market, but then you heard the term growth stocks and how profitable they can be, and you're thinking, should I invest in growth stocks too? While growth stocks might be risky, if you find the right ones to invest in, you will surely see a lot more profit. Fortunately, we have compiled a list from credible finance sources like Forbes Advisor and Yahoo Finance of some of the best growth stocks you can invest in right now. So keep watching until the end of the video to learn more about the 20 best growth stocks for the future. Investors and finance experts will consider stocks a growth stock if they see potential in a company's stock to do well in the future, even though it may not be doing that well. The concept behind it is simple enough. However, the growth stocks constantly change, and a certain company might be considered a growth stock today, but not in the following month. That is why investing in growth stocks can be risky because the market is highly volatile, and there is no guarantee that a company's stock will continue on a path of steady growth. Another disadvantage to growth stocks is that they might not be the perfect choice for people who like short-term investments because growth stocks are not profitable in the short term. However, growth stocks yield a lot of profit for those who plan on holding on to them for at least 5 years, and you do not need to make a substantial initial investment to make a profit. This might invite many more people into investing, but they are hesitant because they do not have that much money. After seeing the pros and cons of investing in growth stocks, is it worth it? The 20 best growth stocks for the future. Before we move on to the list, let's talk about some of the terms you will see a lot that you might not be familiar with. One of these is the price ratio, or PE ratio. This ratio is used to gauge whether a company's stock is overvalued or undervalued, and you can find it by dividing the current share price by the earnings per share, or EPS, of the company. The ideal PE ratio for a company would be higher than 15 but lower than 50. Number 1. Delta Airlines, DAL. Now that the pandemic has ended and travel restrictions have become looser, many people are itching to travel the world. So the airline industry is experiencing a boom in profit. Forbes Advisor believes Delta Airlines has the biggest earning potential in the next few years. Some financial analysts believe that Delta's stocks will see an 18% rise in value in just a year. Given that their PE ratio falls around the 16 mark, Delta's stocks are a safe bet because it's not overpriced or undervalued. Number 2. Zymeworks, Inc. Zymeworks is a biotechnological company that focuses on research on breast and colon cancer treatments. Yahoo Finance believes that the company will see a 51.45% growth in value within 5 years. Number 3. Earthstone Energy. It is an oil company based in New Mexico, and Texas is recommended as a growth stock to invest in because it has been seeing steady revenue growth in the last 10 years and just reported a 110% increase last quarter. Number 4. Lear Corporation. Lear Corporation is a company that produces parts for the automobile industry that currently has a 20 PE ratio, and it is forecasted to grow at least 40% in revenue in 2024. Number 5. Planet Fitness Inc. With more people going to the gym, many fitness companies have been growing in the past few years, and one of the most profitable among them is Planet Fitness. According to Forbes, this company's expected EPS growth in the next 5 years is 197%. Number 6. ATI Inc. ATI is a company that dabbles in a little bit of everything, and although this company's value rises and falls quite frequently, finance analysts expect it to see a 160% growth within the next 5 years. Number 7. Meta Platforms, Inc. This is a company that most people are familiar with. From Facebook to Instagram to Threads, Meta Platforms are constantly and will continue to grow in the future despite declining in value over the past few years. Number 8. Tesla, Inc. More and more people are moving into using electronic vehicles and solar energy. With Tesla being one of the leading companies in this industry, it is safe to say that this company has a lot of earning potential, and analysts believe that it will see a 24% revenue growth this year. Number 9. Amazon.com, Inc. Amazon stocks have consistently performed well in the market. Despite their value declining in the past 2 years, with the steady growth of the e-commerce industry itself and Amazon being the leading e-commerce provider, its stocks are expected to bring more profit. 10. T-Mobile US. T-Mobile is another company that people might be familiar with, given that it's one of the biggest cell service providers in the US. Forbes advisor forecasts that T-Mobile US stocks will grow about 65% in revenue in the next 5 years. 11. Willcott Mobile Mini Holdings Corporation. Willcott Mobile Mini Holdings might not be an established company compared to the past few we have mentioned. Still, finance experts see that the company has a high buyback yield and the potential to see a 51% increase in profit in the next 5 years. 12. ACM Research Inc. ACM Research is a company that sells cleaning agents for semiconductor companies, and it has been seeing growth in value since 2023. Because of its decline in the past 2 years, it's a relatively low-price stock right now, and with its potential to earn 42% more in the upcoming years, investing in ACM Research is an attractive option. 13. Aros Dorados Holdings Inc. Aros Dorados Holdings owns a lot of McDonald's and other restaurant franchises across Latin America and the Caribbean, and because they home an established brand, McDonald's, Forbes advisor expects this company to see a 42% growth in value in the next 5 years. Number 14. Match Group. If you have ever used dating apps, Match Group probably handles it, and one of them is Tinder. Given the landscape of dating culture right now, many people depend on dating apps to find relationships, so there is a lot of potential in this industry right now. Even though Match has seen a decline in value in the past few years, it is still forecasted to grow by 40%. Number 15. Lam Weston Holdings Inc. Lam Weston Holdings is a food processing company and is one of the biggest producers of French fries around the world. And who doesn't love French fries? This company is established and stable despite having occasional dips in value, and it is expected to see a 37% growth in profit in the next 5 years. Number 16. Netflix Inc. Netflix is a pioneer in streaming services and currently has over 200 million customers, making it a stock with a lot of potential to grow in the future, especially with the ongoing rise of streaming services. However, given the recent strikes, there's currently a level of uncertainty with it. Number 17. Alphabet Inc. Google is still the go-to search engine of most people, which is probably not changing anytime soon. This company is established, stable, and will continue to grow in earning potential because they're great at following the trends and innovating. Number 18. Apple. Apple products are currently considered the top of the line regarding technology, and their value has continued to grow during the past few years. With the anticipation for iPhone 15 or Vision Pro, this company is good to invest in if you're here for the long term. Number 19. Tencent. Tencent is a huge gaming and tech company from China, and this company owns some of the most popular video games around the world right now, like League of Legends, Valorant, and PUBG. Aside from the profit made from their games, this company has a lot of earning potential because it doesn't only handle gaming companies. They also produce movies, sponsor shows, and manufacture phones as well. Number 20. Spotify. If Netflix is the leading company in video streaming, Spotify is its equivalent in music streaming services. And since Spotify constantly receives so many new subscribers every year, this company's stock is another good option for a long-term invest. After seeing the pros and cons of growth stocks, would you invest in them? And from these 20 companies, which ones are the most promising? Let me know in the comment section below, and don't forget to like this video and press that subscribe button to stay updated on our new videos. Thanks.